Is everyone feeling their oats out there? Willam?
I'm like quick grits.
Did you have breakfast today?
I didn't. I was on a plane coming home from Cannes. Didn't that sound douchebaggish? You know, girl, I was in Cannes. There's hair on this table. It's not from my hair hat.
What she means is that her oats turned into oatmeal on the way over here. Is this thing on? Is this bitch on?
No, it's on. That's the problem.
She on.
Just be pretty, bitch. Show 'em your dick. Show 'em how you put it away.
Word.
I'm here today to talk to you about tucking.
And I'm here to talk to you about untucking.
My favorite way to hide balls is in my mouth. What do you use to tape your dick, Gia?
What? Who?
Chicago.
Who?
Chicago queen.
Well, I prefer to use a good old-fashioned duct tape.
Now, I'd like to just interject right there. People spell duct tape wrong a lot. Some people think it's D-U-C-K-E-D. That's how I spell it. Some people think it's D-U-C-T, which is that right? Like it's like an air duct.
D-U-C-K.
Not like a quack duck. It's D-U-C. No.
Well, she throws you off because you think of a duck because the packaging has a bit of a duck on there.
A duck.
But I think it's duct.
Yeah, that T.
Duct.
Yeah, that's the T.
Tape. Right?
That's
Ladies and gentlemen, just your good old-fashioned hardware store duct tape.
See, now, I don't agree with that. Because that shit has ripped my nut hair out. Like, if I missed one shaving and I have to take it off, the duct tape, I'm like, oh, that ball hair.
Well, that's just the difference between me and you, Mama.
Well,
some of us are a little bit smoother down there, which the hair does cut. Well,
I got a graveyard.
let me get back to the back.
It's like battlefield scars.
Sometimes it's cute if you leave the front smooth and the back hairy so the tape has something to stick to.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good kind of oil. I get behind.
Queens. Now everyone's gonna have a hairy asshole. However, sometimes a little bit of something down there can definitely cause a little bit of traction, a little bit of friction, a little bit of tug and pull.
Are you talking about getting trade?
No, bitch, we talking about the duct.
Oh, yeah, that shit'll rip your dick off.
So, Miss Willam.
Good morning.
Since you do not like the duct, and we all know you have this fabulous, fabulous, fabulous clear tape.
It's good, it's
that
science.
she loves to use. That is fabulous.
It's kind of legend. Yeah, this tape was told.
Legendary, people, legendary. All the way from where? Texas?
Texas.
Texas. Do we have any Texas people here in the house? Yeah.
Let me give it up for Texas. No, Texas has good dick tape. Erica Andrews was the one who introduced me to this tape, and ever since then, I've been hustling it like crack on a corner. I'm like, I got a roll for you, girl. Give me $7. Because I go to Dallas and I pull it all off the shelf. What it is 2-inch clear, stretchy vinyl that they made for like boats when they rock to plug leaks. Like, so basically, this is Amistad for your dick.
So the crevices are fully filled and concealed.
Yeah, people are not happy down there. My balls hurt.
We don't need none of the duck butter being exposed.
And this, it stretches with you, so you can move with it. You could even go to the market. You could swim with it like it was your own. Seriously, it's great stuff. I use like coconut oil. Sometimes I use Gia Gunn to get it off, but Courtney says I'm gonna get taint cancer.
Gia Gunn.
Yeah, I thought it was made by like natural oranges and stuff, but she's like, there's definitely some chemicals in there.
I am a fan of the Gia Gunn. Also available on your website, right?
I don't sell no Gia Gunn. No, you can get that from my mouth.
Okay.
It's
or
sticky.
The excess of the asshole area.
Ooh, that orifice.
How far does she stretch?
Girl, she's like Folsom. She stretches. She's stretchy.
She's bonded.
She's pool party dick tape.
Bitch.
You can do so much in that.
Yeah.
Right? It does good stuff up here with that shit when you want to pull your face up to look more up. Well, you don't need to do that.
They always say a tuck is easier with a bigger dick anyway.
Where'd you hear that?
Well, Bianca Del Rio, Mama. She said she just slips it right up under the wig and she walks right out the door.
She could walk in the day.
Well, she's Mexican.
That's a day walker. I thought she Cajun.
She Asian. I'm Asian, bitch.
Cajun, like the fries.
Cajun. No, we're really not
everyone's
racist.
a little bit racist. So this tape.
As I'm saying, we're not racist.
No, we're just right.
We're just
I
honest.
could be misconstrued on that, but I'm probably wrong. Yeah, so this tape is great. Do we have a model, I think, don't we?
We're taking volunteers.
I'm done modeling.
We're taking volunteers to be fully tucked and equipped and untucked.
You could do it behind
and
the table.
Goo-goned and all of that.
I didn't bring the Google on. We'll use the spit.
Why isn't anybody raising their hand?
Oh, I know you. You tried to give me a lap dance once, and I tried to feed you pizza.
Yes. Miss Hey Queen's very own.
Very
Come
own.
here, honey. How you doing?
Better know that I'm here with you.
Okay.
Okay, you want left ball or right ball, Gia?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the right just because it's convenient. We like convenience when it comes to tucking. You know, when you gotta run backstage, you gotta pull that thing back there. You don't have a lot of time because all of you wonderful people are out there waiting for us and
got all
applauding.
that money in your hand.
You know what I'm saying? We just hit it. So we like convenience when it comes to tucking, which is why I think Miss Willam is recommending this very wonderful, not duct tape, but what kind of tape, Mama?
Boat tape, maybe?
Boat tape.
This is a bad idea. Watch me do it. Because the tape can't stick to no fabric because then it'll look like you got a carpet down there. So I put it on the metal surface like a...
So she is applying it to the edge of the surface, which is what I do as well.
You got to pre-cut.
Pre-cut, pre-measure, depending on how naked and how exposed you are trying to be, is going to determine the length of the tape.
Yeah.
I don't like my tape all the way up here, although one queen told me once upon a time that was necessary, and I walked out of the bathroom with duct tape to my neck. And she said, you know what, Mama, you need to go ahead. You know, there's nothing like walking into a new club where you don't know any of the queens in the dressing room,
new club.
and they want to go ahead and treat you or try you,
Everybody's
right? Treat and try. Now, here we go. Here we go, Miss Willam. Yes!
I think he grew up a little bit. I have a setup of 4 pieces of tape. And what happens is, you're gonna put one ball up. You need to wash your hands. You seriously, washing your hand helps. The tape, I don't know what I'm fucking talking about.
We need to go ahead and use a good antibacterial soap so the skin is nice and dry.
That's the one.
Otherwise, the tape is not going to stick, and maybe a little bit of alcohol to, you know, sanitize the area. Last night's show, last night's trade, whatever you had going on in there. We need to go ahead and dispose of. Yep, you like the trade, right? Who doesn't like trade?
Who doesn't like trade?
Who don't like trade up in here? Oh, well, now all the faggots.
You don't know what
shut
trade
up.
is. But she caught it. Trade is something, is when you get the man who you normally wouldn't have to be able to get on your own, so you trade him something like drugs or shelter. or video games. Video games are nice. Okay, so you're gonna put one ball up, like if you're on your back and you're getting it, and then one ball suddenly slips up and you're like, oh, keep going now, and then you try to push it back down because you're like, my nutsack looks small. So you try to push that nut back down.
Right, Willam? It's your taint.
It's in the taint.
Kind of like when you're a little kid. And,
No,
you know,
it's not in the taint.
Before you're born and your balls drop. That's where you want those suckers to be when you're going to get a good, nice top.
That's not the taint.
Okay.
It's up here, ain't it? My ball is
Well,
right
bitch,
here,
all
right
the way
here.
up there is where those balls need to be, so we don't have any messy, manly, or cheap queen type tops.
Those are
right?
the worst. A
We don't
needy
need-
tuck.
Can we get a show of hands? How many people, when you go to a drag show, how many of you pay attention to the top?
The first thing I look at, I want to know if your tuck is dubious or not, or suspicious.
Okay, not too bad.
Like, why is the skin down there a different color? Oh, you can't put your leg makeup
Or
right there.
why she's gangster leaning. One side is a little bit lower than the other. You know what I'm saying?
Every girl has one good tit, one bad tit. Every boy has one good ball.
And I'ma
I
stand
have to
up.
put my left ball up first, because if I don't, my right one's like, hey, get out of the car. You know I need to get in first.
And when you push both of them babies up there, you want to make sure that they stay up there.
Yeah, you
So
want to
we're
do it
gonna
once
show
a
you how to
night.
make sure that they stay up there.
Yeah, because you don't want to be untucking all night. You'll lose a nail. That's why I do shots. Mixers make you fat, and they make you have to pee.
So here we go.
Let's do this, Gia. Good? You're going to have to do that. You can't see. Maybe you should have been on time for the good seats.
And now, some of us like to use duct tape like myself. It may not be as sticky, so we need to spray a little bit of spray adhesive from your hardware store to make sure all the goodies stay intact.
Fuck.
However, with this...
You're like transporting steaks,
Are you okay, honey? Are you sure? Do you have to pee? No? You're just holding it in like a good little boy? All right, now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Okay, I'm putting the first piece. Wait, you got body oil and makeup on, don't you, faggot? Okay, move your hand. Duck into it. Duck into it. Like squat. First, there was nothing. Plie, bitch. Yeah. Wait, now, hold all that shit up. Ooh, we're doing it.
Grab the dick as you're doing it.
Grab the dick.
If you don't feel that head of that dick fucking yourself, you ain't doing shit right back there.
Did you see that face he just made? That was the face of, ooh, my ball went up. Oh, he got burned. I didn't know about that. Good for you. He's gonna have a meet and greet after this.
She's charging $250 right over there, ladies and gentlemen.
She does not reimburse for cabs. It's beautiful. Does anyone want to come see it? No, I had trouble getting this one up. He's got big nuts, and I don't want to work that hard. But does anyone want to come get a closer look?
Whoa! Here we go. How uncomfortable is that? Does that hurt?
No, it's great. Do it for fun.
Give the model a good round of fucking applause, motherfuckers. Yeah.
We took a roast and made it into pool cuts.
This is what we call man-made pussy.
Oh man. It's sad. It's like a Ken doll now, and he's got some junk too.
Now that you have the underwear over, and we have a little bit of the pussy patch going on, as I like to say.
That looks textured. It's cool, right?
Do you feel like a woman?
What? Are we done?
Yes. If you get hard,
you charge first.
and you start ejaculating.
You want to
into
have your
yourself.
little square app ready to go. Oh, you snatched
See,
This is what's called snatching back the cat.
this is what you call
When the cat needs to be
shade.
snatched.
This is what you call shade. This is what you call when you walk into the dressing room and other girls try to show you what's going on because you don't know.
Okay, so we good?
Yeah? Do we have any questions, concerns, or anything of the above that you guys would like to
Just tweet us if
inquire?
you do. That's easier. I gotta pee. I'll show you mine.
Do-do, do-do, do-do.
So I got Capizio's on because I ain't sharing my legs. The good kind that hold everything in.
Which means she's a Barbie
Look at this one ball. You can see it, right?
in her taint.
That's where it goes. So every time you see me, know this is for you. It's an honor and a privilege, and I have the best job in the world. That's a privilege and a pleasure combined. A privilege.
Privilege.
And this is my other nut, the big one, so it's lower. You see? So when you want to punch someone in the taint to make them hurt, punch them in the... If you ever see a drag queen,
Just run up to her and give her a good old kick in the pussy patch, and the bitch is gonna instantly faint and probably topple over and die. And then you have tucks like mine, which are just, you know, I just
Designer
like to-
pussy, her shit
I just
come
like
in
to
flavor.
know how to make sure that I do apply the tape for all the other cross-dressers in the room, just to make them feel comfortable so that they know I'm real fish and I was born with the pussy.
Oh, men.
You just yank it right the fuck
The best
on
ways to
off.
get out of drag are hotel pillowcases and men. And like
Make sure they use their
hamburgers.
teeth and a lot of Goo Gone, and hopefully then they can use the Goo Gone as lubricant. And then you just get fucked right
I'm not
after
putting that
that.
up my asshole. They use that on furniture.
Willam, you've been fucked by Goo Gone many of times.
No, I ain't had no Google fucks.
Make some noise, all of you. This was a talking panel. Thank you all for coming to DragCon.
for Gia.
Work! MS Willam Belli.
I would have to you.
Bye.
I'm learn some shit. So what are you doing?
Hanging out. Are we done?
We're done.